boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me no matter where you are in this beautiful world of ours. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be on your electronic device. I thank you very much for joining me. As you know, we're about your entertainment and your education. I'm not a stockbroker, I'm not a money manager, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write books, I do research, and I've been diving into some of these marijuana companies for the last few years. As you know, I write books and I put them on Amazon.com. You can get the audio book, the paperback book, or the ebook. Books like Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, where I list over 40 stocks and also have a strategy in there that you can use in any market for the rest of your life. Also, Investing in Medical and Recreational Cannabis, buying before, during, or after legalization. Also, the largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world, which is part of the Marijuana Land series. The African Marijuana Gold Mine. There's a lot going on right now in Africa. There's a lot going on all over the world. That's why the largest indoor and outdoor marijuana... You'll know exactly what's going on, my friends. This is your education. This is about you. Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments is out there right now. Another interesting book. Investing in Medical and Recreational Cannabis, buying before, during, or after legalization. I think I told you about that. But I'm going to tell you a little bit later on about marijuana today, vanadium, and uranium tomorrow. Not only are we preparing for our todays, but we're preparing for our tomorrows also. I'll tell you more about this because this book will be taking front and center here in the next 30 days, I'm sure. I'll let you know more about that as time goes on here. But my friends, I want to give you a few updates today. As you know, the geopolitical concerns, Mexico, tariffs on, off, this country, that country. There's a lot of that going on, and they've affected our stocks. Some of our stocks, though, I think have hit kind of almost rock bottom, I believe. I've stopped, major announcement here, I've stopped accumulating Mmen. Now, I've also stopped accumulating Tilt Holdings. Now, but that's not to say those stocks have hit what my friends were calling today the Mickey D bottom on Mmen and $1.90s and $1.90. I don't think so, my friends. We'll see. Time will tell if $1.90 USD will hold up. I believe that Mmen is making the right decisions right now. They did have some news out. Litigious investors dismissed faulty court action against Mmen. Yeah, Mmen's getting the lawsuits. You know, the former, what is he, part owner, former co-president, or whatever he is. He's in the way right now. They need to just pay him off and get rid of him. And get rid of some of this court stuff and, and start moving in the right direction. Like a couple days ago when I was there, I was telling you their Venice location is really a really good location, and they're going to have the storefronts there, and it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Mmen will be all right in the long run, but Mickey D bottom. I'm not. That's questionable, my friends. But that news was out on them that some of that stuff is going to be dismissed in court. And now some of those people, you can read about it. My friends, Iipr, the REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust, Innovative Industrial Properties, that stock is still marching forward. I mean, there's not a lot. I was waiting for a pullback. I didn't think 78 or so. It may have gotten to 77. I don't think that was a good enough pullback on Iipr, so I didn't say anything about it. But I've been waiting. Every 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Now it's in the 90s. I mean, when is this thing going to pull back so I can say, hey, now is a good time to get in there? And, you know what I'm doing already. I've already told you what I'm doing. My big dividend checks from this thing. They're the only player in there. They're paying like clockwork. Those dividend checks I'm buying. I'll talk about it a little later. I'll tell you what I'm buying with my dividend checks. But they're nice. They're nice. Another one of our companies, my friends. Let me. I fail to sometimes give the ticker symbol for Mmen. Mmen in Canada, Mmnff in America. That's Mmen, okay? Iipr, Innovative Industrial Properties in the United States on the New York Stock Exchange. Another one of our companies, my friends, Planet 13 Holdings. Big news out of Planet 13 Holdings. First of all, Planet 13 Holdings announced that their customer traffic for May, which I've been telling you ever since this thing opened, and I walked through with the two co-CEOs before the sign was even put up. And they were telling me their vision. They were telling me about this Planet 13. We were talking about. You can look at the videos. There's quite a few videos out. Just go to one and it'll go to the other one, You'll go to the video. In fact, you can probably stay tuned for this one right here. This is coming up over my shoulder. But my friends, Planet 13, they announced that total ticket. They had their average visitor for the month of May. They had 3,489 visitors. Right, of those 3,489 visitors, they had 2,095 bought something. So you had what is that? 1,400 or so didn't buy anything. Well, when they opened the pizzeria and they opened the coffee shop and this and that and the other thing, those 1,400 are prime candidates for having a drink or something. So the revenue's going to continue here. And then when they open in the back and it's wide area, they're only using just a small portion of that area right now. So there's expansion. But that expansion is fine. Planet 13 is going to do its thing. Average ticket, $90.63 for the month of May. All of those numbers, my friends, total visitors, over 108,000. My friends, these are just record-breaking numbers for Planet 13, and they're going higher. The numbers are just going higher, higher, and higher for Planet 13. Plnhf on the over-the-counter, Plth for all my friends up in Canada. My friends, remember I was talking about those companies that you can hitch to and go for the ride? Planet 13 is definitely one of those companies that you can consider taking a ride with, my friend. But that's not the big news from Planet 13 today. You'll read about it tomorrow. But my friends, let's put the expansion news as to what city and what area they're going to. I want to put that to rest right now for you this evening, my friends, because Planet 13 is headed to California. That's right. They're going to extend their Planet 13 brand, my friends, will be in Santa Ana, California. You read about it tomorrow. But they will be expanding. They did a cash stock deal. Those are the deals I like. I like those cash stock deals. And that's where Planet 13 right now is headed. Planet 13 is headed to California to continue their business there. I told you, Tilt Holdings, right? I was telling you, in the description when I was talking about Mmen, Tilt Holdings, I thought maybe that they may have maybe bottomed at around that $1.05 or so area. I have stopped accumulating them here. I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable with the amount of shares I own of Mmen and Tilt. Tilt Holdings, Svvtf on the over-the-counter, TILT in Canada. Now, I'm happy with what I own with those. I'm fine. I'm good. Even if they go down a little bit more, I'm good. Both of these companies, I don't think they're going to be on anybody's bankruptcy list anytime soon because they both have major assets and they both have major upside. So let's see where they go from here. But Tilt announced voluntary founders lockup agreement. Some of the founders of this company, there was like 80 million shares that were going to be unlocked here. I believe it was today or something. But they've agreed to a voluntary lockup agreement where you can read about it. Some are going to be locked up. I think it's December or so. They're just putting off the inevitable there. That's why I say the stock may go down a little lower. These lockups, sometimes the stocks go down, but it's going to be I believe going to be a good company in the long run. Some traders, like I said, again, some guys I deal with, it's the Mickey D bottom on Tilt, just because you're not accumulating it anymore. No, that's not it. But you know, who knows? I don't believe it is, but we'll see. We'll see. Another one of our companies I've been over to, and I'm going to go over again. Probably I can't give out any secrets in there of when I'll show up, but you guys know what company I'm talking about. I'm talking about 1933 Industries, right? So they don't know when I'm going to show up, and I show up and get me some, you know, the security guard is, you know, usually drinking soda, or he's talking on his phone or something, not paying attention to what he's supposed to be doing. You know, you guys know the secret. There, some would say, "Hey, Mickey D, you're trespass." Anyway, they announced today they have a new president. Now, her name is joining the ranks of female leaders in the cannabis sector. Esther Vigil, appointed 1933 Industries president. Okay, she has a background in wellness. Now she's from not Estee Lauder, Sephora. Yeah, she's got a Sephora background. Also, Peter Thomas Roth. She's dealt with the cosmetic industry, and that's the direction it looks like they will be going with 1933 Industries. That ticker symbol TGIF and TGIFF on the over-the-counter. They will be going in that direction. Hopefully, she can make things happen with 1933 Industries. Lord knows they need a makeup. No. They need, you know, a lot of these companies, you know, hey, if you're a bag holder like I am, some of these companies, you know, you didn't spend your whole wad on one of these companies. I mean, yeah, come on, you know, guys, it would be ridiculous. You got to save some for some of these other adventures. I mean, what you have the, what's the name of that company? The female Viagra thing coming out. Get you a couple hundred shares of that. The FDA may approve it here on the 26th or 28th or something. They've got there's other thing. The president's going to sign 232. We'll talk about that in a second. My friends, there's companies out there right now. They're bare bone. You've got a new ETF coming out. I was telling you guys about John Nigerian, a new marijuana ETF. If you're buying right now, if they're purchasing right now when stocks are real low, you know, and THCF is the John Nigerian was telling. THCF is the symbol. And they, you know, they're not out there yet. They'll be out. There's other companies that are coming out and stuff. You know, we don't have all our money in one basket, my friends. Other news today. Green Thumbs Industries. They've announced they've got a second. I guess it'll be a second and a. They're going to be opening 2 stores in California. Now, you know, I visited their Essence store there in Nevada. And that one is very nice. A lot of foot traffic, a lot going on there. That one was nice. But they'll have Pasadena and West Hollywood on the way. Gtbif in the over-the-counter. Gtii in Canada. They will have new facilities going on. And they're expanding. That's what they're doing. This company, this is a well-run company, multi-state operator. And they're a company that I think in the long run, them being as management being as active and management being as aggressive as they are and executing their plan with Green Thumb Industries, you know, and you know, they're taking on the big boys and the big girls. So they're a company out there to be definitely to be reckoned with. But my friends, that said, as you know, I'll leave a link for the t-shirts, the get up t-shirts for you. We got those coming. They're there now if you want to go and get one of those. We thank you for one more thing, one additional thing, my friends. I'm going to talk to you a second. I know did a show on the uranium and the vanadium here just a couple weeks ago. My friends, this is a mini book. This mini book may have the secret to your trading career. My friends, as we get closer and closer to Mr. Trump signing 232, which will basically say that, you know, hey, a certain percentage of our uranium and this and that, it has to be produced in America. We're not going to rely on Russia. We're not going to rely on China. We're not going to rely on Africa, Canada, or anybody else. Mr. Trump in America, the Donald, as they call him, you know, this is one that he's going to take care of for commodity investors. Now, that's my personal opinion. He's going to take care of that. And some of these stocks in here that have been well researched and vetted, and all you need is the names of the, you just need the stocks, my friends. If you're any type of investor, now, I'm not telling you to buy, I'm not telling you to sell, that's not what I do. But in your lifetime, you may not see any better opportunities than this in your lifetime, my friends. You may not see any better opportunities than this. I am locked and loaded for the long haul. And I think as a little bit of diversification to your, maybe that's something that you should look at too. After you consult your financial advisor, your tax preparer, your stock broker, or whoever else you talk to before you make any type of life-changing purchase. Because, my friends, some of these stocks in here could change your life one way or another. You know, you change it, you go out and get you a sports car or something, and the wifey doesn't like you prancing around town with a sports car, it could mess up your relationship. She goes out and she buys half of Macy's one day and brings it home all in the trunk and says, honey, go get the groceries and go get my clothes from the trunk and my shoes. He may be upset about that, my friends. But I'm talking a life-changing event that will change the way we look at some of this stuff forever. And it'll be just a stroke of the pen from one Mr. Trump. Now, this is in black and white, my friends. I'm not telling, this is well researched. This was written last year, right? I decided to hold off on publishing this last year. I put it back. I said, let's get closer. The Trumpster is going to make it happen. He's going to make it happen. Let's get closer. Let's go closer. You may not like his politics. Lord knows people don't. You may not like the way he does things. A lot of people don't like the way he does things. You may like the way he talks to foreign leaders and foreign dignitaries in foreign countries. You may not like him talking about building a wall and building a fence and building this and that. But this is one no-brainer, my friends, that he's going to do. Because the more things we can produce in America, that's what this guy is about. He's about doing things in America. So, with that said, get your copy. Get your copy. This is your education. This is your family. This is your family fortune, my friends. Because I don't want to come out. I don't want to, No, I'm not telling you. Because these stocks are starting to move now. We could be 20, 25, 30 days from his, he has to make a decision. Decision's easy for him. So the day that he summons all these executives to the White House and signs, hopefully they let us know, because we have slowpokes in this. Well, it's not slowpoke. It's a form of investing. You just wait till it happens. And then, boom. But since we know it was going to happen, see, we're up 20 and 30 and 40% already on these stocks, my friends. So, you know, you're going to be up a lot more. They're gonna grow. They're gonna grow, and it's gonna be something to see. But just get your copy of this, little junior. There are people out there right now that, you know, just the stocks that I have in here, that I have listed in here, they'll tell you about them. But they'll put maybe a $1,500 fee behind it, or they'll put a $3,000. The best one I've seen, $12,000. Now that's just to tell you the stocks that I mentioned in here. Sure, they've got fancy names. Well, this one's out of Texas, and this one's out of Wyoming, and this one was here, and this one was there. And my friends, they're all here. Now, I'm not showing shade on anybody. I'm just saying they're here, and you can get them. Sure, is the price going to be raised? Yes, the price will probably double here shortly, because as we get closer and closer to the announcement, I already know what these are going to do. Based on what they've already done. I'm up 40% on some already, and nothing's even happened. So with that said, my friends, love you. God bless you. You have a great day. Once again, the t-shirts, the books, Amazon.com. You can get the audiobooks, the ebook, or the paperback book. Not quite yet in paperback, but you can get the ebook, and that will be good for you. All right. That will be ebook, or you'll have the names and you'll have the numbers, but all the prices will be going up as we get closer, my friends. Thank you, love you, God bless you, and take care of you and your family. Take care.